Alright. I'm gonna turn the video source down a little bit. I think it might be too loud. Alright, I'm here. We're here. We're gaming. Wait, oh, I have to do something else real quick, which is open this up on my laptop so I can hear it. Give me just a second. You can do like an introduction or something while I do this.
So, this is Inspector Gadget Mad Robots Invasion. It's a PS2 game made by a company called Silmaris. It's a PAL only. Okay, game volume very high.
Okay, give me just a second. Sorry. Yeah, I could tell it was still pretty high. I'm just turning it down. Okay. What about now?
What about now?
What do you think, Koi?
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just start again. So this is Inspector Gadget Mad Robots Invasion. It's a PS2 PAL only game made by a French studio called Silmaris, which if you've been like watching speedruns for a period of time, you may have run into a speedrun of a game called Arabian Nights.
Oh!
Yeah, this is the game they
told me
made after
that.
this is the game they made after Arabian Nights, and this is their last game they made before they closed shop. So this game is very weird.
The menu
as
screen
we'll
is
see.
already promising.
Yeah. Yeah, so if we're good to go, then this is a cutscene percent run, so it's gonna be.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I didn't put cutscene percent. That's fine. We'll just leave it like this.
Yeah, it's fine. So, let me actually see if. Okay. I have to reset.
You,
So
I don't know.
I usually don't use a memory card, but we need to use a memory card for this because this game likes to crash, and if you crash, then like this game does not have a chapter select or anything.
I don't know if you
So
can hear my laptop with the gameplay with the VLC feed coming through it, but it's important that I make sure I'm able to hear this. So.
I wasn't able to hear it, but maybe Koi can.
I don't have any like earbuds nearby to put into one of my ears, so we'll make it work. Like maybe I do. I don't think so.
Okay. Oh yeah, when you beat the game, you get this multiplayer game, which is so weird. We're not gonna go into it, but it's so strange. Okay, I'm ready.
I've got the timer ready for you whenever you.
Okay,
Good.
let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. We're gonna start out with a cutscene, just to set the palette. And this is a PS2 game, so it's gonna load.
It do be loading. You don't have an SSD on your PS2?
No.
Oh.
I have a DVD drive.
That's the cat.
How is my plan unfolding?
Perfectly, Doctor. Everything is ready. Gadget and his friends will be neutralized in a few seconds.
Look, Brain, the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, it's the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, we're in New York. The first level's in New York.
This should have been in the Michigan block. That's how I run with my fingers up in the air like that. Wow. That's messed up.
Perfect. The operation can begin. Activate the robots.
As you wish, Dr. Claw. Okay.
Oh, I can hear the game a little bit through your thing.
A little bit.
Okay, so that was the intro cutscene. It's a weird one. Oh, I actually skipped this one. It's okay. That was just like a little bit like the chief talks to us. I have to hammer it into my head that we're not skipping cutscenes. That one's just a little tiny one. Okay, so this is a 2.5D platformer.
Oh my god.
And it's weird. So the weirdest thing is that like they didn't have a good concept of iframes when they made this, so it's extremely easy for your health just to like disappear. So I'm constantly trying to like route in some hearts and stuff. Oh yeah, I have to do this every time. Let's not save for now. Oh, okay. Normally I don't have to mess with this. It just loads. That's why we don't use a memory card when we're running this. I'm not gonna save every time because that would be extremely slow. I'll save after like every major thing. There's only like a couple of sections that really crash often. So yeah, we have two like main gadgets we can use. Circle uses this game. Circle uses a hammer, which is our main attack. And square is a tennis racket, which can be used to deflect enemy attacks. But there's a little speed tech we can use is if we alternate between them, the tennis racket and the hammer in rhythm, then we can like shorten the time between our attacks. I'm gonna use that a lot. Just making our way through the port of New York. I don't know if there's a name for the port of New York. Oh, come on. No! Oh! We're not doing too hot on health. It's fine though. I'm gonna die here. Yeah. That's fine. We get plenty of 1-ups. And the checkpoints usually aren't too bad.
Go, Gadget legs!
Okay. Let's save. Let's see how long it takes.
Me when I'm on the molly.
True.
I just realized that sounded bad. That's not what I meant. I didn't think about that. Sorry. So ESA is to blame for all this, right?
Yeah. So I had this game as a kid. I got it for my birthday, like, you know, for my grandma, whenever, 2005 or whatever. And you know, it was always this random game that I had that was weird. And then this summer when I went to ESA, I saw Rebel Dragon play this game in the practice room, and I was like, I had an out-of-body experience, and I told him that I would run it when I came home, so I did.
Go, Gadget hammer!
Elite level marathon.
Yeah. I'm currently second place in this game.
Yo. Behind
Minus 2
who?
people. Behind Rebel Dragon.
This is you're saying this is basically Blade 2 and that you're toxic.
No, Sotan is toxic. Or no, Rebel Dragon is toxic.
But well then who's Matt?
Sotan. I think it's Sotan. He was the first person to run this game.
I just meant based on who the record holder, like leaderboard wise.
Yeah, Rebel Dragon has the record.
The analogy doesn't fit perfectly. I apologize.
Okay, so now we are about to go to the Statue of Liberty. So the next level is inside the Statue of Liberty.
Pretty wild.
We're gonna climb up it.
This statue looks suspect to me.
What a sussy statue.
We're sneaking. Okay, so the Statue of Liberty is where we use our first skip. Oop. So there's a glitch with the ladders in this game where if you get on them and like jump at the same time, pretty much, it's like a. It's hard to explain the timing. It's just muscle memory by now, but if you do that, then the game tries to like get on the ladder and jump at the same time, and stuff happens. There we go. Oh no! That can happen. I should have saved there. Hopefully I can just continue. Okay, I do have to do the docks again. It's fine. We have plenty of time. Should have saved there. So that can happen. You can get warped into the box. Hasn't happened to me in a while.
Nor has it happened to me in a while. It's been a while since I've been warped into a box.
Well,
It humbles you though, so maybe I should.
okay, we're back on the Molly.
So true.
There's a thing at the ESA marathons where a lot of the like PS2 runners will accrue like a handful of random games from their local video game store and like weird PS2 games, and then bring them to ESA and try to route them at the event.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and this is one of them. Street Boys is a famous one. Smarties game. Like weird little games.
I feel like Stretch Panic would be a good game for that.
Probably.
Sorry, that's just my opinion.
Yeah. So yeah, this is one of them. This is probably one of the more low-key, like, didn't really catch on. Which is kind of weird, because this is a fun run. It's not like, I guess a lot of those people have, like, are really into, like, speed tech, and this doesn't have a lot of speed tech, per se. Okay, we're gonna save this time.
How much like gameplay is there time-wise, do you think?
You mean
That's
just like
probably-
an irregular run?
Just like removing the loads, like just guessing how much like gameplay, actual gameplay is there.
I mean, the most of the time is gameplay. It's probably
Gotcha.
like maybe so my PB is like a low 40 something. It's probably like 35 minutes of gameplay.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's try this again.
Come on. Baby, baby, baby. Baby now.
There you go.
Go,
Okay, so
Gadget,
the next part of this is
Oh,
an auto-scroller. There's a lot of auto-scrollers in this game. Oh. We're just like kind of floating up the Statue of Liberty here.
is that where the hand from Smash Brothers came from?
Yeah,
That's pretty sick.
yeah. Yeah, so this part is weird. I'm holding, so sometimes during these vertical, well, always during these vertical autoscrollers, there's multiple of them. I'm holding up on the left stick, and then I'm using the D-pad to like go left and right, because you go faster if you hold up. And yeah, so it's got some good balloons. We got like little devil guys swinging clubs
That's
at us.
that's a Jersey Devil, maybe.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, I'm
Assuming
not sure.
they
but
knew the Jersey Devil was a thing. It's probably just a design from the show, right?
Possibly. I don't remember much from the show.
Okay. The music is a bop.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now we're pretty much at the boss of New York, which sure, let's save. Which if you know anything about New York, then you know at the top of the Statue of Liberty, come on, there exists another smaller Statue of Liberty that shoots rockets.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I'm just trying to lead it so it shoots rockets at itself.
Buy my gadgets.
Biblically accurate Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. Okay.
And now let's go to Paris.
That's what I say when I defeat the Statue of Liberty too.
Yeah, me too.
And now let's go to Paris.
Maybe you'll recognize some of the lines because a few times when I've been running this game, I've been in a Discord call with you, and I just randomly say something extremely out of context. It's like when I'm in one of these cutscenes. Whenever you finish a world, then he goes like insert name of next place. Let's go there. Okay, so now we're in Paris. And Paris is where we're gonna see a lot more usage of the warp, the ladder warp. It's not always possible. Some of the ladders are just like built different. Oh well, it always works, but the way it warps you is not always beneficial. The game design gets more and more complicated as we move on, so New York is pretty much just walk from side to side, and now we're getting more like 2.5D elements, sort of.
Go, Gadget Hammer!
I do unironically like the music in this game. It's silly, but like sort of bops.
You can't have Uematsu making music for this game, you know? Like, that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're at this like scaffolding place, and we're gonna do a few warps to make our path through this simpler. You're supposed to like. I remember this took me a while when I played this game as a kid. This part, just like jumping around the scaffolding, some of it the floors break underneath you and stuff. But because we can warp, we can just like go to this one switch we need to hit, and then go to these two switches, which are what we need to actually progress to the next area. Okay.
Go, go, whoa!
Okay. These lifts, you can, if you're quick enough, you can keep the spring shoes long enough to jump directly to this last platform instead of having to go through the middle one. I don't think it saves a cycle, but you know, it's fun. Yeah, let's save. I'm gonna be conservative and save more often than not, because yeah, this game is running on a 20-year-old system, and this game is not built different. Well, it's built different, but to its detriment. Alright, so now we are introduced to our first
Gadget capture!
horizontal auto-scroller. I'm doing good on health. Normally this would be like... It's pretty easy to end the last section, the section before this with not a lot of health, but I'm actually doing good on health, so... normally I use this section to just like farm health, because it's pretty easy to get through here damage-free if you're careful. Oh, and I love some of the signage in this section. Like this toothpaste ad.
Cool.
It's weird. I don't understand like what the thinking is behind it. We're making our way to the Eiffel Tower. Imagine that. Like, could you ever have guessed we were going to the Eiffel Tower? Another thing I like is the HUD. I like that Gadget just has like a floating bobbing head in the top right.
Buy my
It's
gadget!
vibing.
Well,
Okay, there's the Eiffel Tower in the background.
probably bigger than an aeroplane.
Yeah.
A restaurant wouldn't have the sign restaurant in, say, whatever the French version of restaurant is. Which probably isn't that far
I
off
think it's
from
just that
restaurant.
E at the end.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But also, like, who names a restaurant restaurant
So true.
and puts the signage on top of a building instead of like on the canopy or something?
So true, best, right?
Hmm. Okay, the Eiffel Tower level has a bunch of fun warps. Oh, we got a guy chasing us.
Oh, what is this, Crash Bandicoot?
We can also use the warp on, like, on the transitions between the foreground and the background. There we go. And we can use it going up or down.
Whoa!
So it's pretty neat. I don't have the rhythm in me perfectly. one of those annoying tricks to learn where you're like, the first like 3 hours you're trying to do it's like, I have no idea how to do this and it's not working. Oh.
Buy my gadgets.
I didn't know it was this treacherous to climb up the Eiffel Tower.
Gotta earn that like romantic moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we got a donation.
Yo.
It's for $26.
Mm.
That's why I was being quiet for a second. I'm like, oh, let me get this donation out.
Mm.
No, it's not from me. It's from Floppa, my beloved.
Oh.
It says, please use my name for Super Chibi Night. There's 20 characters, so you can actually do Floppa, my beloved. All caps, because everything's all caps in that game. I love you, Floppa.
Thank you, Floppa. Okay. Okay. That will. Oh, yeah, let's save. What was the Eiffel Tower?
I thought it was supposed to be blue.
The Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, it's the song. I'm blue.
Oh. That's a good one.
Can you tell what kind of sleep did you get?
Like 6 hours.
So, maybe not super ideal, but certainly more than me.
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like normal tired.
Go, go, gadget coat.
I can't believe I only slept like 3 hours.
Mm.
Oh, I was blue like a cat.
Oh yeah, that's true. We need to fly a bit to reach the tippy top of the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, you probably noticed by now that there's like a bunch of these like pick-upable gadgets we can get. One of them is this inflatable coat. There's the springy shoes. What else is there? There's the like propeller hat. There's the parachute. I don't think I'm forgetting anything.
We're now at $552, by the way. Which is pretty
Nice.
good. Pretty good.
Okay, now we're at the top of the Eiffel Tower, and we're gonna have to fight a boss.
Buy my gadgets.
And everyone remembers that part in King Kong where King Kong is on the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Mm-hmm. It's Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, obviously. Oh yeah, we just use our tennis racket to bounce its bombs back up. Come on. Okay.
There you go.
Here we go. Paris freed. Let's get to London now.
He's so inspirational.
If you notice the subtitle said let's reach for
Reach,
London now.
yeah.
So that's not what he said, but
Oh my gosh.
okay, yeah. So you can probably guess what the next level is, just over the strait.
Is it Cardiff?
Yeah, it's Aberdeen.
Oh.
No, we're in Whitehall, in London.
London.
And this is where the game like starts being the difficulty ramps up. It's not too bad, but it's like once you know what to do, it's not too bad.
Are you
When you're
gonna-
learning this, it's really annoying.
Are you gonna take a shower?
No, I'm just gonna go in a hole.
No, you jumped over 3 holes earlier.
Yeah, no,
That's
okay, I'm
fine.
taking a shower.
Okay.
I'm going into Johnson and Sons.
Oh.
Good sign.
That's how you get on a bus? You could have just gotten on the bus instead of... Well, I guess that was the bus station.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Queen Elizabeth Hotel. Rest in peace.
Mm.
Go, go, Gadget Hammer!
Sorry.
Now we're gonna go into a park. I don't think they specify which park it is. Like, let's say it's Hyde Park.
Oh, Hyde Park, so true.
It's the first park I think of in. There's a lot of them in the center of London.
Think of London Town Park.
Mm-hmm.
Remy, what are you
Punch a
doing,
crow.
Bubba? Oh, crow, yeah. Eat crow, you know? That's what they say.
Mm. Do they? Who says that?
Like a saying that someone says.
Go, go,
True.
Gadget
Probably.
Leg!
I can't refute that.
It's when you like say a thing and then you get proven wrong. And you have to eat crow. I don't know why.
I don't know if there's one of these hedge mazes in London anywhere, but we're in a hedge maze and we have like these switches we need to hit. And we want to kind of like, we want to have our health topped up as we can when we finish this. There's a little boss fight a mini boss, we're gonna tank a lot of health in that part. But there's a lot of health in this maze, and so it's kind of easy to be at good health standings. Okay. So here is the boss. It's a like, yeah, he speaks for himself.
Oh. I see.
Okay, let's just. So he drops bombs, and we like lead him into his own bombs. Wins repeat. But it's kind of hard sometimes.
Yeah, this seems like it can be kind of frustrating if you're like on a PB pace. And...
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, now we're back into the streets.
Let's
yeah,
reach for streets.
Let's reach for streets now. I position myself like in front of the gate that I leave out of, so that you get like minimal movement in the little cutscene thing. We have a new gadget here, and this trash can is living in this trash can enemy.
Go, go, Gadget Roller Skates!
Oh.
It's the roller skates.
Oh, sweet.
The roller skates are just like, now we're just doing like an isometric autoscrollers. They have all the types of autoscrollers.
Yeah.
And in this one we can only go to the sides. Like in the flying, like horizontal scrolling autoscroller, we can go, you know, all 4 directions on the screen. But on this one we can only go up and down. And here we have to avoid some traffic. Okay, I just wanted to test that, that's fine. I did not know you could go on top of that,
That median?
yeah, no, you can go on the median, but the, like,
Gadget Hammer!
fence.
Go, go, Gadget
Oh,
Roller Skates!
I just wanted to test my luck if I could dodge the bus.
Buy my gadget!
Yeah, London is like the last level that's not super annoying. It's a little annoying when you're playing the game for the first time, but the next level is where the game starts being just not fun, objectively.
I feel like I would struggle speedrunning this game if only because I would struggle completing the game the first time. Looks like something that would drive me insane trying to do it the first time.
Like when I was in the first part of London, I what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I was like running in the street for a second, and some like taxis drove past, and I just jumped over them. Like I made that look easier than it is. Like, well, it's not hard, but you just have to know how, like when to jump, how to time your jumps. So there's like a lot of, you know, random like stuff that I'm doing. Like with any speedrun, is like you learn how to mitigate any complications.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's save. This is the PS2 experience right here. Okay, so now we're on Tower Bridge. And pretty much just like, instead of climbing up a thing like we did in New York and Paris, where there's a boss just on the other side of the bridge. I guess we do climb up the tower and then back down on the other side.
Go, go, Gadget legs!
And sometimes this game chugs, and it does not like Tower Bridge.
Oh, flags.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I take 3 hits here on purpose just because I'm trying to like slow down as little as possible. Okay, so the London boss is God, it's so weird. It's this boss with a brawly and a bowler hat. It shoots little clones of itself into the sky, and then if they reach the ground before me like hitting them, they deal damage to me. Sometimes I will purposefully skip like the last one if it's way out of the way. But you know, otherwise I'm just hitting them. And oh yeah, one of them, like, sometimes they spawn on the boss, and if they hit the boss, then that doesn't do damage to me.
Yeskin also doesn't do damage to the boss either.
No.
It'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah. And you also can't do, like, if I do the hammer, Titus Record hammer tech, then you can get like 2 hits on him, but they only get hurt once, so. Right.
Yo. Get out of here, nerd.
Well, London's
Let's
done.
go get an iron brew at the old deer
The
pub.
son of Mexico.
The son of Mexico? Alright, let's go. The son of Mexico.
I've probably said this a couple of times in Discord when I'm running this,
Gotcha.
just randomly saying, the son of Mexico.
Yeah. I'm
The
also
Go-Go Club
certain.
is there as well. Shout out to the Go-Go Club.
And I'm certain you've said it, and my brain has just been like, it's not a thing he could have possibly just said. You made that up.
Okay. Mexico is horrible. I hate not the country, the level in this game.
Go off, I guess.
So we start in this like mesa part. Platforming is annoying. There's condors that attack us and they're annoying. But the real most annoying part is the final like area of Mexico, which is like like an Aztec pyramid, I guess, or Inca. I forget. I'm not good at American ancient civilizations. I think it's Aztec. But then we have like an auto scroller after this, which is fine. I guess it's mostly just the pyramid section that's awful, and you'll see why. Oh, and the music is just playing on the saving screen. It's not supposed to do that. Yeah, I'm not sure if this sort of area exists anywhere in Mexico, but who knows?
Like a Mario boss or mini boss
So it's
level.
like, yeah, like Tumble Run. I do like the Mexican version of the song.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I guess it's, I mean, it's like from a it's like Mexican quote unquote from a French person's perspective, because it has like panpipes, which I would associate with like Peru or Chile or something, and I guess there's some mariachi aspects which are actually Mexican. Osskari are mostly used to like recuperate health for the after the previous section and for the following sections. Okay, so the pyramid is next, and the pyramid is the reason why I use a memory card for this, because sometimes it just hard locks on the pyramid. But I have a save, so. Okay, so this place is pretty much like a maze. You're pushing buttons and you're going through doors that warp you to other places in the pyramid. It's rough. Hopefully I remember where to go. I don't have my notes up. Oh!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and there's these like hand movie things that push you off the edge and throw you off if you like, it's horrible. Don't get pushed by them. Because what can happen as well is if you die like in the middle of this and get a checkpoint, sometimes the game is like, oh yeah, I'll put you on the checkpoint, but then it's like, oh yeah, but after you die, I want to close all the doors. So sometimes you can get soft lock.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're actually here forever, sorry.
Yeah.
There he goes, just wailing on you.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta tank the health. Sometimes the hit detection is not good in this. You probably noticed that by now.
Buy my gadgets.
Block, thanks. Do not get hit by that. Okay, so Maze has been traversed. And the boss in this area is real annoying. It's a Aztec god Quetzalcoatl, I think. And the way it works is that you bait it into like launching at you, and then you get it to launch at these statues. And when it knocks down the statues, it creates like gaps. And if it then launches through a gap, then it, you know, it goes down the pyramid and the fight's over. I'm having real issues with this. Please. Stop biting me. It never bites. Oh, when the guy is throwing hammers at me. That's great. Go down here. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good.
Assume it's a thing that doesn't normally happen, the hammers.
Yeah, it doesn't always happen.
Hooray, hooray, hooray!
Wow, hooray!
Thank you, Uncle Gadget. You are amazing.
You are amazing.
Oh no! Oh no!
The gaps between the lines.
Uncle Gadget, Dr. Claw installed a secret base in the Caribbean Sea.
It's not how you spell Caribbean.
He is building a giant robot
Just letting
army
you know.
to take over the planet. You have to hurry.
A giant
Mom.
robots army? You have to
hurry,
hurry.
Mom.
You have to
I
hurry,
won't
Mom.
let this happen. Go, go, Gadget Copter!
Okay, so we're going to the Caribbean.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Which is the final level.
Final level.
And it's so annoying.
Really, really fast.
Come on. Oh, I don't have a lot of health. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's probably best to take a death here anyway, just because it brings me back to life. Like the song. These Aquaman dudes are real annoying. They throw grenades at you, and they can kick you. And not fun. Then there's these like... I don't know what these are. These like rods that shoot lightning down. They're extremely annoying. Their hitboxes linger like forever. It's real bad. Then there's these Gadget robot things, which is what Dr. Claw is doing. He's creating Gadget clone robots. Yeah, and then there's the poison gas, which kills you. Let's try that again. Oh!
Gadget hammer. Whoa.
God, this level is so bad.
Yeah, this looks unpleasant.
It's so bad. It's just okay. Thankfully, the game isn't stingy with checkpoints, but sometimes the checkpoints can be just like put you in a bad spot inherently. So yeah, the green gas is meant to be like a you're meant to like crouch under it, but as long as you're not in it for too long, then it doesn't hurt you. So most of the time, I just run through it.
It's a dirty saver.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna be overestimated, but that's fine.
We're most certainly ahead of time.
Yeah.
Schedule, that's the word. Today's gonna be rough.
Find my gadget.
So now we're in like the Gadget robot factory, and this part is horrifying. We're gonna go down here to push this button, just so we can take the lift to the top. And there's so many things that hurt you here, like these, whatever these are, the flaps things, and then there's like random hammers in the ground, and then there's Gadget robots, and it's a lot. Our goal here is to turn off the Gadget robot factory, or deactivate it.
Standing right next to him.
Yeah.
Well, I've gotten a little fat.
So true.
So yeah, we turn the Gadget robots, instead of being good, we turn them into like half washing machines instead. So that now we're a foiled Claw's plan to create a Gadget army.
The hammer do be trying to get you.
Yeah, so true. Okay. And we just need to exit, and we can get on to the next level, which is the penultimate level, the final auto score.
Oh, baby.
This one is a bit more involved than the other auto scrollers. It's another horizontal scrolling one, where you can move in all 4 directions. And what you have to do is you have to, there's gonna be these like diamond-shaped gates with lasers, and at first you're probably like, oh no, that's lasers, I don't want to hit the lasers, but you want to hit the lasers, because if you don't hit the lasers, they're like switches for these like shield walls. So, other than that, I'm just gonna try to take as little damage as possible for the final boss, because the final boss, for the first phase of the final boss, can be real annoying. I don't know why this secret underwater base has missiles inside of it that like the missiles don't like surface, they are just like inside of the base. music. Okay, yeah, here comes the multi-part laser gate to hit all three, and then it opens the. Well, there's three gates in a row. Okay. So now it's gonna be time for the final boss.
Exciting.
Yeah, exciting. The final boss is like a three-phase fight. It's Dr. Claw's cat. Well,
Oh yeah.
not the
Yeah.
real cat, it's the robot. Um, and so the first phase is just us. We use the tennis racket to shoot these green balls back. And the timing is so annoying. It's really easy just to die in this fight from like the game not wanting to reflect the shots, it feels like. And you can see on the health bar, the top health bar is the boss's actual health, and then the bottom health bar is like the stats.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Because if I cross this dotted line in front of the boss when it has the bottom health bar, then it just like goes to the other side. Come on. Okay, so once we're past the first phase, that's the hardest one. So, the second phase, there's gonna be two of these like pink and blue cats on each side. So one on each side, and then they just shoot rockets at each other, and we just have to dodge until they finish each other off. So the third phase, there's one little orange cat, and it's gonna like charge at us. We can get ready on time, by the way. Once the health is out.
Try my gadget.
Time. Oh yeah, and the game lets you save before the final cutscene. And if we save, then it just like brings you back to the final cutscene. The save point.
I see. In case you just want to rewatch it, right?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Darn you, Gadget.
Hello. Is that you, Chief?
Don't
Tommy
move.
done it.
I'm
I think
coming.
the font's a little goofy.
Ah, hello, Chief. Mission accomplished. All of Claw's robots have been destroyed.
Bravo, Gadget. But now Claw is preparing to escape. Hurry up. Try and catch him.
gosh, it just doesn't match up at all with the subtitles, huh?
Yeah.
Goodbye, Gadget. We will meet again.
Oh, there you go. That match. Oh,
We missed
oh
it,
my
Chief.
gosh.
Ah, but it was a close one.
Oh, but it was a close one.
You've done great work. You deserve a vacation.
You did a good work.
You deserve some holidays.
Thank you, Chief.
Only if you
I'll
almost
be
died.
taking some rest at the countryside. That'll be a change from all my travels.
Yeah. This is cutscene percent. We made it over $500. That's how we got here.
Yeah. Yeah, thank everyone donating for cutscene percent. This game is wild.
It's no surprise that you were overestimating given how frustrating this game seems and not really knowing exactly how long these cutscenes were or saving and taking forever to save and load.
Yeah, this estimate was like yeah, without the cutscenes, like yeah, 50 minutes probably, and then you're like, do you want any incentives? And I'm like, oh yeah, I could do cutscene percent, but I didn't adjust the estimate, so. So yeah, this was Inspector Gadget Mad Robots Invasion. It's a weird game. It's like if you find it in the used bin, if you live in Europe and you find it in the used bin for like the lowest amount of money, then I say give it a try. It's pretty fun, but it's frustrating and weird. But yeah,
Good gaming.
thanks for watching. That's it for me.
Thank you.